Sunday breakfast. We're on the precipice of Friday, which means it's the last Friday of the month of October, just before Halloween. The day before Halloween, tomorrow. Cereals.
Cereals!
So we're going to Cereals. We're going to get dressed up. No, we're not. This is as dressed up as I get. But
he's going as a longshoreman.
I'm going to do that.
Did
I
tell you what Josh's Halloween costume is going to be? My husband is going as himself 5 minutes ago.
His name's Josh Frankenstein.
Yeah, you can't really talk that.
He kind of loses out on every Halloween. I'm going as Snow White. But that's good. That's excellent.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, you can go as yourself from 5 minutes ahead.
I'm actually on Halloween going to be spending time with a coterie of reprobates drinking rye whiskeys in a studio.
In a basement.
In a studio with a bunch of repressed teenagers.
Oh boy.
Woo! Anyway, and there
Kids
will be
don't show up to that house.
Yes, no. Bad trick-or-treating there. But anyway.
I got a box of Brillo packs.
This guy gave me a gun. It's loaded.
Latex gloves.
We're very tough rock and rollers. But Friday is going to be great over at Cereals because we are featuring lots of opera. But Pirates of Penzance. The Valley Light Opera is performing Pirates of Penzance over to Amherst, and we're going to hear Pirates of Penzance, a Gilbert Sullivan production.
One of their most popular, I think.
Most
well known,
in body a little bit, and good music is that. And then, but then also there's the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which is being performed over at the Academy of Music. Which
there's a screening, and then what they call a shadow casting, and we'll ask the folks what exactly that entails.
Well, we know. I mean, if you've been living in the last quarter century, you know what that means, particularly as it pertains to Rocky Horror Picture Show. There's a production. Everyone gets all dolled up and costumized, and then they go. Bye, Marianne. There goes Marianne and Michael Bardsley. So people get all dolled up in their outfits, and then they perform along with the movie. And involves toilet paper and throwing toast and sprinklers, squirt guns, and it's been going on forever, generations now. They're going to do a performance of that around Halloween over to the Academy of Music, and then the new up and coming rock opera that also does the same thing.
It's one of the stars now.
There's zombies out there everywhere.
Repo,
the genetic opera, which has Paris Hilton in it.
She's kind of unrecognizable.
Yeah, which is good. Which is enhancing its appeal as far as I'm concerned. But again, this is the new burgeoning, nascent, budding rock opera that people will follow along. That will also be available at the Academy of Music. We'll have people from both those events. Not to mention that there's a haunted house over at the Academy of Music, the Haunted Theater.
Right. And
I have to tell you, I've been in that theater a lot. They don't really have to enhance too much to make it feel kind of creepy and scary. Plus, if you're tall, you'll knock yourself unconscious in the basement.
And then have weird dreams.
Yeah, it's like the weird dream I'm having right now, which has been running for weeks now since I last smacked my head doing the Laramie Project. None of this makes sense.
You're going to wake up, it's all a dream.
Man, this is the hat, this is my hair. So that's Friday. That's Cereals. I'm sure we'll talk to Gary about how his Giants are doing, like anyone cares. And then, it's just hanging out at our grocery store the way we do, and having fun there, I think. And seeing the regulars. Stop by, see us. Come yell at me if you think I've been mean to some candidates. By all means, I'd love to talk to you about it. Or if you are a candidate that you felt that you've been abused by me, come on in. Talk on the air. Make your case. I'd love to talk to you. and then Monday, the day before election, we're going to speak with Heidi Norton-Smith from the Survival Center, because hunger doesn't know an election, and food security doesn't know an election. And then also I will share with you my not so very big surprises as to who I'm supporting. It's not unlike, for instance, Tom Vanna's endorsement of Michael Bardsley in the Valley Advocate. Not a big surprise who I'm endorsing. I'll explain why, though. I'll make my cases. And maybe talk about some council races as well. Then Tuesday's the election, so we'll have Bob Flaherty come in just to, talk about, fishing with sneakers on or something. I don't know. Whatever Bob wants to talk about. It's like Adam Novitt or Steve Sauter, the type of guys we have in and we go, I don't know, what do you want to talk about? And it always works out. So, and then the day after that, the postmortem Wednesday, we're trying to figure out what we're going to be doing the postmortem analysis of the election and see, talk about the winners, talk about the losers, talk about the future, talk about the prospect, and I don't know, maybe I'll stop being polite. I think I've already stopped being polite. I'm done with being polite. The polite worked for a little while, and right now I'm not so. When people when people lie about me, I stop being polite. I'm not gonna be mean. I sure as hell ain't gonna be polite. That's just me. So we'll talk to you all then. Come join us. Won't you over to Serios and listen to some pirates and ghouls and goblins and check us out. Jazz will be in costume and I will not be.
No, I won't be in costume.
No? Last year she came as me. Jazz got dressed up as me. Ding. Happy Halloween. See you later. Bye-bye.